Hello, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining me. It is outstanding to have you. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Wolfie, and we are live once again with massively overpowered OPTV. And this is one last look at Anthem. 2026 is starting good, I see. Yeah, it really is. Hello, Average Teacup. Thank you so very much for joining me. And hello to all of you who are joining live or on demand. Yeah, so this is one of those streams that you never really like to do, which is literally the last time the game can be broadcast before it is sunset. So, and this one, I mean, we never really like to see games shut down, even if they weren't particularly good or maybe engineered their destruction a little bit. One could certainly argue that BioWare and Electronic Arts kind of engineered the destruction of Anthem, to be sure. So what is this thing? This is BioWare's, I think, like other major, like they only made like two live service slash multiplayer MMO games, which was this and Star Wars: The Old Republic. Like those were the only attempts. I guess you could argue like Andromeda had like some multiplayer stuff in it as well, but in any case, this is a looter shooter set in like a sort of weird futuristic sort of thing where the whole thrust is effectively you slip into like a bunch of robotic mech suits or mechanized suits called javelins, and that's kind of about the only thing that really sticks out to my mind. This is the first time I've seen this game in video. Really? Well, you're in for a treat, Teacup. We'll kind of dig around a little bit as much as we can. But the I I only remember about the robot suits because, well, a few things. One, I love freaking robots. I love giant robots and robo suits and mecha and stuff like that. You know, Gundam, BattleTech, the javelins from Anthem, like the moment-to-moment gameplay stuff. I remember being really, really fun. But I could not tell you a little bit about like this whole thing's story and narrative, which of course everyone expects an incredibly driving and impressive narrative out of a BioWare game. That's just it's part and parcel, right? That's what you always expect from the studio, especially at the time when this game was being developed. It was like what 2017, something like that. It's a bit of an oldie for BioWare. But yeah, it just never really took off. They decided to attempt to sort of redesign it. They termed the project Anthem Next, and that was started in like 2020, and then it just sort of petered out after a year of development. There was like a bunch of dev blogs that were coming out, and but just a whole bunch of circumstances, particularly with a lot of its leadership leaving and just a tonal shift in from BioWare in general. Like you could almost argue like the studio was starting to kind of crumble at around this point, maybe. But yeah, they nixed the Anthem Next reboot slash redesign, and then but they said that the game was going to stay online, and then in July of last year, they announced that it is going to be shutting down on the 12th of January. So this is the very, very last weekend that this game is going to be online. And there was a little bit of inside baseball slash tea spilled from Mark Dara. He provided like a little video discussion about what sounded like, at least in his recollection, a pretty chaotic and not particularly well supported development cycle for the game. And I understand that, like, this game does have some issues in terms of its development. It was suffering from an identity crisis. The Frostbite engine that it's built on is, I'm led to believe, really, 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 really challenging to develop on. And from my own personal perspective, like I said, the story was not interesting, and the loot, which is the point of a looter shooter, was not really intriguing at all. There wasn't like any like big splashy drops. It always felt kind of incremental. At least that's how I remember it. Now I say remember it because I haven't played this game for OPTV or personally since 2023. So yeah, It's a sad moment, not particularly unsurprising, but a sad moment. I finished the story and they teased more content in a post-credit scene, and now this. Oh, I did not know that, Scopic. Also, welcome and hello to see you. Hello, good to see you, I should say. Is there a vote flirt option? I mean, you could smooch your javelin suit if you really wanted to. I mean, but people in the town square would probably look at you odd. It'd be awesome if someone bought this IP and continued it, but it won't happen. Amazon and Microsoft are both laying off a lot of game developers. I could see Bungie doing something cool with the IP using a new engine or Unreal. Yeah, I could see that too. This is very, very the closest analog to this game in terms of tone and tenor and setting, especially, would be Destiny for sure. And that's probably not a mistake. I'm almost positive, like, BioWare is paying attention to Destiny, but as Dara had described it, they didn't want to actually name drop Destiny. It's weird. It's an odd little duck. But I'm here to remind myself and anybody watching just what was interesting about this game. I don't want to like harp on the what happened. I don't want to necessarily speculate. I'm not really here to try to guess or read tea leaves or anything like that. I'm just here to showcase this one last time. And also, admittedly, I'm really, really eager to get back into my big, stompy pink robot suit. I forget the name of that type of javelin, but it is like this huge, hulking, big old boy that has got like chunky guns and like uses a shield and like literally you run through enemies with the shield out. That deeply, deeply delights me in a very, very primal level. When you name the engine Frostbite, what do you expect other than trouble? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, one could also argue that's the similar point that that the RE engine, which is named after Resident Evil, as having with Monster Hunter Wilds, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, right. Let's get back in, shall we? And of course, by back in, I of course mean just kind of wandering around the town and sort of taking a look. Now, I'm being aimed at the story. Maybe I'll continue the story some other time, but right now, I just want a robot suit. And I'm taking the long way around. I could just hold down the R button to like hop into the open world, but like, let's take a moment to just sort of enjoy and observe, right? Just kind of bask in the atmosphere a little bit. For whatever reason, which is an interesting choice, and I don't know why they made it, but whenever you're in the town central hub or whatever you want to call this place, I legitimately forgot what this was called. But like the major like space of civilization for humanity. So
did you hear anything about that guy in the thing?
No, I didn't. But this section is always in first person for whatever reason, and then like the actual gameplay when you're in the javelin is in third person. So there's the boy, there's the big fella. I always like how the stairs look worn. Honestly, I really like how this place looks both lived in and alive and put together, but also kind of cobbled too, right? And you get the sense, and like there are tunnels. There is a very specific like path that you can walk into. You're not allowed to go terribly far, but like you do get a general sense that this place has been around for a little while. Like it's a little ramshackle, but also it has a sense of being home too. It's really interesting. It's again, BioWare is very, very good at what it does when it comes to creating environments and stuff like that. Genuinely. Time for screenshots. Yeah, you know what? That's a great point. Actually, I should do that. Actually, hang on. Let me see if my screenshot program will be working functionally here. Give me a minute. Take a quick peek just to be sure that the screenshots are taking. Apologies for the sound effect. Yes, they are. Brilliant. Okay, great. Let me go ahead and turn that sound off now, actually. Did it? Image Enable shutter sound. There we go. We'll turn that off for the time being. I like having the shutter sound just to be sure that it's functioning, but I also get that like that's kind of bracing for some. I'm taking ideas from Minecraft. The place is beautiful. Yeah, seriously, right? It's super gorgeous. Like, genuinely. It's so... I love the sort of... I guess I could say it's got a bit of a Middle Eastern sort of vibe to it in terms of its overall aesthetic. That is painting with a pretty broad brush. But, like, there is a lot of, like, colorful cloths and what looks like, you know, lanterns and things of that sort. Like the style of the doors and like the shapes and just a lot of the design language says that to me, honestly. Like,
She went on and on about how talented the boy was.
it's really, really interesting. And just like I said, it's just it feels a little ramshackle, but not like taken apart or falling apart or anything like that. It's cool. Right. Okay, so this is the cool part. Yes, I made sure to paint my robot as garishly pink as possible because of this is me. Of course I did. But I always really appreciated, and again, this is one of those extra details that the game probably didn't need, but like I really liked how you actively get into the suit. Like, you get the sense of how really, really, really tight that feels, honestly. Like, truly, like, it is like an actual, like, motor-assisted armor. It's really, really interesting. Okay. So I'm just gonna hop into free play. Honestly, I'm just gonna goof around. That's basically all. That's all I really want to do. Just mess around. And this is like the open world stuff. This is where you tend to see more of other players. And ideally, there are going to be a bunch of other players who are kind of rumbling around. They're fans of the game were like encouraging people to like hop in during this final weekend before it's shut down. So hopefully we'll see that. If there is an AC in the suit, then it'll feel good. I strongly doubt there's any air conditioning or anything like that at all. Did you see the padding in there? That was like just extremely thick, like heavily stitched cloth, probably with a lot of padding, purely because like otherwise you would feel every hit to your armor and it would rattle you into mush. I'm pretty sure you could still feel it anyway, even through the padding, but like, you know, yeah, nothing about that feels meant for comfort necessarily. It's just functional enough to make you survive, but not strong enough to make you like kind of... Alright, so here's the flying stuff. I always love the way the flight in this game feels, and I already have a couple of names popping up on my screen. So that's cool. The locomotion, flying, and moment-to-moment stuff, like I said, this is where the game shines for me, if you ask me. And just look at this. Look, the sense of weight. The padding will make me sleepy in seconds. I don't know, man. Feel like if you're stomping around in a mech suit. I probably didn't need to do that, but I did. Oh, hello. Alright, let me see if I can remember my buttons here. Alright, so I got that guy down. Where is my shield? I forget which button is my shield. Oh, that's a stompy. I'm getting beaten up a little bit, but it's fine. What? That was weird. I was like stopped for a second there. Oh yeah, I have a flamethrower. Awesome. Yay! Alright, I need to take this boy out. There we go. I was frozen. How dare you? Ah! Oh yeah, that's my shield. So this is where you can like kind of like run through people, right? You just kind of like smash. Alright, I need to switch over to this other weapon here. Honestly, iron sighting in this suit is not necessarily important, honestly. It's such a big old chonky boy. Oh, I need to switch weapons. Okay, I have some more ammo for this one. Excellent. Hello there, how are you? Oh, this weapon is out again. Alright. Ah, stay put, you. Fire! There we go. All right. Nice. And that was a daily mission, apparently. Cool. I want to break and get goodies. There we go. Honestly, this is kind of like the bread and butter of this game for me. Just flying around and blowing stuff apart. Oh, there's a big fella. Oh boy, that's a biggin. Hi there, biggin. Ugh. Take that. Reload already, come on. Alright, need to switch weapons again. My, this particular thing is nasty. Or it eats ammo really fast. This boy seems like he's on fire already. Ow. Shield up. No, you don't. Just the biggest possible gun I could use. I love it. The sound design of this game is top freaking notch, dude. Seriously. Okay, reload. Yay! There we go. Something told me that was gonna hurt. Good bazooka, I approve. Indeed. An extremely good bazooka. I do need to, like, change the controls, though, just for the sake of, like, just for the sake of, like, ease of use here. Hang on a second. Give me a minute. Keyboard and mouse. Oh, wait, no. Key binding. Whoops. Let's see. So I'm going to change that to this, and that to this. There we go. Perfect. All right, there we go. Now we should be cooking. Let's see what this Kenobi is up to. Kenobi the Sassy. I love that. Yo, Kenobi the Sassy, where are you, buddy? I hope they're not in some place that's like a little too dangerous for me. I don't remember what level I am. I truly don't. And I think I went the wrong way. Well. Oof. I just ran into a wall. It's fine. There we go. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Little squirrely, but we're back. We're back. We're good. Hello there. General Kenobi. Uh-oh. Why was that happening?
There's a seasonal time trial in the area. I'll let you know where it is.
Seasonal time trial, huh? Alright. Hello there. Whoa. Ow. There we go. Love that. Good weapon. Somebody took a pot shot up at me. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. Yup. Oof. Oh, he's down already. Whoops. You know, just gotta be sure, right? Birds. Oof. You know what? Doesn't look like there's too much here, so I'm gonna press on. Just making sure that... Actually, you know what? Let me fly up and around. Kind of take a little bit of a... Approaching a rip stream. Okay. Is that what this whole thing is? A rip stream? Maybe that's to, like, stop me from going somewhere I'm not meant to go. Yep, I am pretty much locked off here. Okay, fair enough. So unfortunately, I will not be able to join these other folk. Hello. All right. All right, there we go. There's our other friend. Presumably. Possibly. Probably didn't need to do that. And now he's running away. I can't imagine why. There we go. Alright. Shoot first, shoot second, indeed. And wonder about questions every once in a little while, but then be like, nah. Oh, this game really is pretty, though. Like, look at this. This is extremely pretty. Honestly. Oh, it's a time trial. Okay, alright, got it. So this is like a... Okay, that's a time trial starting pad. Which I believe is like another name for like a flying race? Like a move through the rings kind of a thing? If I remember rightly. I'm gonna head this way. See if I can't track down this other person here. I hear gunshots. Okay, hang on a second. Hello there. Wham! Oh, the smashy. The smashy is so good. Oop, that was a terrible shot. There we go. Hi-ya! Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh. Game feels good. This too. I remember now. I remember the combat absolutely slapping, and this is not wrong. Still the case. Still very much the case. Absolute thunder chunk of a robot. It's so good. Wham! I love how, like, I am literally, like, running with the assistance of a giant jet burning on my back. That's so wonderful. And like again, the sound design really cannot be understated. It's like the sound of this thing makes when it's chunking around, it's just so good. Really, really good. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hello there. Wow, cool. Alright. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Or drop. Oh. I got my other friend with me again. Hey, sweet. Bonk. Hey, who did that? Nice. So that's what that looks like from the other side. Good stuff. The art and sound effects team usually do great work. The arrangement part, the management part is usually the major problem. Yeah, yeah, you said it, Teacup. Yeah, that really does seem to be the case with this one too, for sure. Ooh, shinies. Wait. Sentinel loyalty too. All right.
Razor's Edge Run is up. Whenever you're ready.
Nah, I'm not interested, thanks. Whee! Oh, hello. I knew that was, yeah, some lightning was gonna strike. Excuse me. No, don't start nothing will be nothing, right? Oh, hello there. Bonk, 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 bonk. Just bonking. Just bonking them. Bonkity, bonk, bonk, bonk. It's so good. It's so good. It's unnaturally good. Hi-ya. Whoa. That was a mine of some sort. Okay, there's our target. Alright, let's give him the beans. The beans! Yeah! Good stuff. Equip 2 shields and run mad. Yeah, seriously. That's pretty much this whole thing's MO. Whip out the shield, run through things. Or at least, that's part of my MO. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that all the time, but, when you can, why wouldn't you, honestly? Like, seriously. You're given the option to run through enemies with an enormous shield out, wearing what looks like a few tons of heavy armor, with a jet on its back. Like, come on. You truly cannot expect me to believe that is not the way this thing should be operated. Oh, there's another time trial, right? Yeah. Yep, okay. We're gonna do a little bit more running around, but otherwise, I think I will see what this mission is all about next. Taste missiles, buddy. Yay, shiny. Got an uncommon item. So when I wrap up the, that's one thing that I do have a bit of an issue with, and what made the loot in this game feel not particularly great was the fact that, like, you don't know what drops you got until you wrapped up your expedition or completed your mission. Which is kind of a dumb idea. I'm not a particularly big fan. Like, I want to know what loot I got. Like, okay, cool, you told me I got an uncommon item. That tells me almost nothing. I don't know what weapon this dude is using, but that sounded like something out of an A10 Warthog. Like, that was the angriest sounding gun I think I've heard in a very long while. Gotta follow this guy. Listen to that thing. What the hell is that they're using? My God. It's crazy sounding. Green water is usually never a good thing, so I'm going to avoid the green water for the most part. Oh, hello. All right. Time to flame out. Woo! Bonk. Hi guys, I have a flamethrower. How about you? Green liquid is health or poison. Yeah, yeah, very true. All right, let's give him the beans. The beans! Anybody else want some beans? Got plenty. I think we are clear. Yep, I believe we're good. Nice. Get that. Get all these shinies. I should probably switch out my weapons because my shotgun shells are running. My shotgun ammo is running kind of low. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like, you have like, you basically like fly underwater too. Not a lot down here, it looks like, though. Maybe? Oh. Excuse me, fish. Also a little squirrely swimming around, but, you know, we're good. We're in. And wouldn't it suck if there was even, like, a tiny leak in this suit? Like, that would be pretty awful. Like, the whole thing would literally be just like being inside of a wet sock. I need that IRL. Yeah, seriously, me too. Hello, I'm here now. Alright. I believe this is... yeah, this... yeah, it looks like I just kind of, like, stuffed myself into a place where I probably wasn't supposed to go unless I had a story. So, I think I will call that the end of my expedition. Yeah. Alright. I believe this is like the part of the game or the screen where like you're given your sort of like information about what you did. If I remember rightly. When you wrap up the expedition, it just kind of like has like a end of session screen. Excuse me. Sip of water there. Yep. Oh, sorry, I'm level 12. Okay, there you go. Nice. Okay. The music in this game is pretty dang good, too. I'm still tier 0 in whatever alliance I'm a part of. That's cool, I guess. Now, there you go. And this is the stuff that I got. Okay, so let's see. A marksman rifle. A melee weapon. A flaming glove that can be smashed into the ground, burning enemies in a large area. Okay. After a brief charging period, fires an armor-piercing projectile that detonates the blast combo. Okay. I feel like I can just go ahead and mark all for salvage. There we go. There we go. And that is part of the problem that I was mentioning earlier with regards to the that's a part of the problem. The loot doesn't particularly feel interesting. It's like really kind of incremental and weird, or more of the same stuff you've already gotten. That has always been a very, very big issue that I've had a problem with this one. Alright, so that's what this place is called, Fort Tarsus. There we go. Anyway. In screens in MMOs are useless now with SSD. Start reading a few words, then God. Yeah, I know. Alright, so I guess I should like talk to Faye about some plans. Let's do that. You know what? Let's do a little story mission, just for the heck of it.
But why would they build the Fortress of Dawn and not live there?
The volume of Tarsus is not clear.
Okay. Time for a little bit of NPC chit-chat. Yes, I am busy. Leave me alone. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
I've greeted all the Guardians. What happens now?
I've been sorting through the fragments of Legionnaire Leotrel's writing that Sim gave us. A lot of it is unreadable, and what's left is in a kind of code, typical for the Legion of Dawn. If I'm right, this last location should be the one we're hoping for. I'll back you up this time. We can start whenever you're ready. Don't worry. I'm sure I can back you up in the field just as well as Owen can.
Sure. Alright, so this time I'll go ahead and launch the expedition. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hecking do it. Look at this big fella. So sick. Oh, it's so sick. Oh, dude. It's great. I wonder if this is gonna kind of like lock me in matchmaking, or if it's just gonna start and leave it open, or because I have a feeling people won't be with joining in. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it a few moments just to see if this works out. Otherwise, you know, we'll just kind of cancel and do it solo. Are there other suit designs? Yes, there are. There are 4 javelins in total. I believe I have 3 of them. So you have like the first one, which is like your standard like quick soldier 76 sort of like shooting guy. You know what? I'm gonna let me let's see. Oop, hang on a second. Privacy settings. Let's see. All right, let's make it private, if only because I don't know that I'm gonna have anybody join me here, regrettably. But all right. I'll keep it as private for now, because I don't know if the matchmaking is going to lock me in or not. But we'll give it a shot. See how this goes. But yeah, there are 4 total suits. So like there's the shooter guy, there's the big old chunker that I'm using. There is one that like is effectively like an elemental caster of a sort. And I think the 4th one is like a ranger or long range sort of javelin. I'm not really sure, actually. I'll have to look into that though after I'm done with this mission. That's I've always loved the Colossus. Like, this big fella is just my style.
Connection established. Strange doing this again.
It's just like falling off a wall. You'll remember how it's done, no problem.
That's not what you're supposed to do with walls. Sending you the location now? Shall we? Owen, do you want to link in on this?
No, you've heard what they say about ciphers. One's a party, two's a crowd.
That's not how that saying goes.
Oh, and
Right, I'll just hit the amplify then. We doing this mission or what?
where are we going?
The tomb of General Tarsus.
Wait, really? Tarsus herself?
Oops, I missed it.
I'm hoping we find her javelin buried with her. The javelin of dawn. You know the story of General Tarsus and the mountain.
That's a children's tale. She fights a storm monster and steals his voice to make a sword.
Yes, but you have to admit, the Heart of Rage is a monster.
Fair point.
Stupid turrets, how dare you? Knock it off, you. Woo! Okay. Let's stay mobile. Hang on a second. That looks important. And oddly squishy. I hate it. Okay, anyway. Now that I've collected the squishy thing, let's move on.
You should be getting close to the tomb.
You really think the monster General Tarsus fought was the cenotaph?
Honestly, I can't wait to find out. Picking up Dominion chatter in the area. Watch your back.
Need to be up there? Is that what that's indicating? Oh, it's a bit of lore, okay. I wonder if there's any secret behind this waterfall. No, there is not. How dare you? How dare you, video game? I can't believe you'd do this. Is it above me? I can't go any higher. It's literally pushing me back down to the ground, so... maybe here. Ah, there we go. Alright. This looks important. Into the tomb we go!
We're inside. Look at this place.
Great. I've got Halleck practically climbing my amplifier to watch.
You think this is really it? The General's tomb?
Let's find out.
Be careful. Just because humans couldn't find the tomb all these years doesn't mean it's empty.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. Could be any number of creepy crawlies down here. Up. Like these guys, for example.
Scorpions. There must be a nest.
There won't be for long.
Whenever you're dealing with things with more than 2 legs, use a flamethrower. It's just good common sense. Honestly, even if you are dealing with something that has just 2 legs, also use a flamethrower. Just basically use a flamethrower, I guess is what I'm saying. There we go, a little fire. Well, hello. Ow! Whoa, hello! Bam. I know I saw that other one, but I just need to go over there to try to get that goodie here. Okay. Okay, so far so good. No, I meant to go that way, but what's over here? Just curious, you know? Just curious. Just want to look-a-loo. Just want to do a little look-a-loo. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything here. Okay, fair enough. Had to peek, you know? Wait, hang on a second. Before I go too much further, I'm going to take a screenshot real quick. There we go.
Talk to me, Faye. How do I get this door open?
The control mechanism must be inside this room. Take another look around for me.
That looks important. Huh.
That's the control for the lock. See what you can do with it.
Okay, let's see here. Pretty basic puzzle, it has to be, right? I mean, I probably could just brute force it, but... Looks like there's a star.
Hey, look at the wall. Do you see that carving? I think it matches the control.
So I think a star has to be... And then... whatever is not a plus sign? Hmm. Damn, I can't tell what that other one is. Let's see. Okay, so that's kind of like... Yeah, it must be like the starburst symbol, right? You would think. I don't know. Hmm. Oops, that was not the one I wanted to turn. Oh well, heck. Alright, there must be some more. Are there no other clues? Is that literally the only clue I've got is that wall carving? Hmm. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but, bonk. There we go. Oh, okay.
That's it.
You know,
Sure.
I think mourners would have gathered
All right.
in this room. There should be an armored guard, at least 4 lancers.
Well, whatever.
Standing over there.
I figured it out. By accident.
Do right by the general in there, Lancer.
Just keeping this gun button held down, just in case I see some more spookies. Whoa.
More scorpions? Damn it! Clean out these pests.
How many are nesting in here? All of them?
Flamethrower! Yeah! Flamethrower, yeah! Ah, that is a lot of scorpions. Hello. Oh. Excuse me. Where do you think you're going? Is that all the little friends? Have I gotten all the friends? I hear more of them.
The Legion sealed this place up tight.
Of course they did. They were protecting their leader's resting place.
Okay. We have a big old starburst.
You should look around the room a bit. The clues we need might be nearby.
Oh, you don't say. I'm still not sure how I figured out the first puzzle, if I'm going to be very honest with you. I just sort of dumbed my way into a solution. I mean, I might be able to do the same thing here, but I'm not counting on it. There's seriously no other hints. Is that literally it?
The answers to the puzzle must be near the pedestals. Try searching around.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. That's just some over here. Brute forcing puzzles is a tradition among gamers. It's true. You're not wrong. Oh, now there's another one over here. Oh, heck. Shoot. Oh, man, there's like two of them. Okay, hang on a minute. Criminy, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's more. There's many of them. Oh, no. There's 3 of them, actually, it seems like. Oh, boy. I truly do not understand how I figured out the first one. I really, really don't. None of it made sense. I was not paying attention. Okay, alright. Let's think here. A symbol and a filled triangle, I guess we'll call it. Unless the filled triangle is... Nope. Okay, alright. Okay, so that's that one solved. Okay. This one is Big Ol' Starbursty, which is on which side here? Hang on a minute. There, okay. Big Starbursty, and I need to find the other symbol for this one here. Let's see. Hello? Hint? Clue? Picture? Anything? Well, I mean, I know one of them is the big starbursty, so I could just kind of dumb my way through this one too, right? Presumably. Yep, there we go. Alright, excellent. Okay. Alright, now for the last one. Okay, just keeping my eyes out for any other clues. Okay, so it's a empty cross and a triangle. Okay. Well, a filled cross, I should say. So then this one is probably this way here, right? There we go. Hey, all right.
Doors opening.
Nice work.
Okay, I'm not that stupid. Huzzah! Oh, cutscene. Oh.
Faye? No sign of a javelin, but I think we just found General Tarsus.
They marked her grave with her signet. A lancer to the end.
Ta-da! Whoa. Neat.
If that's really hers, you know what this means? It could open the Fortress of Dawn.
Faye? We have a complication.
Cipher projection, a strong one.
Hello again, Freelancer. Happy to see you.
Hi.
What do you want?
Same as you. I want her javelin. The one that conquered the Heart of Rage.
Why? Are you a history buff?
Someone's got to inherit what she left behind. I deserve to carry on her legacy.
He's stalling, we can use that. Keep him talking while I break into Dominion communications.
You think you're the next General Tarsus? I had no idea the Dominion was that delusional.
We don't need to be enemies, Freelancer. You think I even give one damn about the Cenotaph or the Heart of Rage? All I want is the Anthem of creation. Imagine all the good that we could do. We decide what's best for the world. The power of pure creation at our fingertips. More important than General Tarsus.
What happens to the people of Bastion matters more to me.
If they're so damn precious to you, have them. Just give me the Javelin of Dawn. One rusty old javelin in exchange for all those lives? That's generous, don't you think?
He's trying to trace your location. I'm picking up Dominion soldiers in the area.
No, there is no javelin. Get glitched.
Get glitched? Was that an insult? I walk through you. And also, I walk through enemies. I played so many adventure games, I use walkthroughs, no shame.
Dominion
Yeah.
forces are already in the tomb. Get
Oh,
out
crap.
fast. You can't lose the signet.
Oh, that's a lot of doggos. But I also have a flamethrower. You know what? It's time for something a little faster than a shotgun. There we go. Ooh, I got some purple gear.
Will you be alright? I can call the fort, but help will take time to arrive.
Nobody from Fort Tarsus will get here in time. We're on our own.
Alright, it's time to beat feet. Hello. Oh, ow. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. I was caught on a railing, I guess, or something. Hello. I hear doggos. Bonk. 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 Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh, you moved out of the way. How dare you? I can't believe you would move. So rude. Bonk. Gotta bonk my way through. There's a lot of boys out here. Huh, hang on a minute. Did I get you? Yes, I did. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Point. 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 And point. Oh, ow. Hi, doggies. How are ya? Have some fire. Ow. There's a lot of enemies out here. What the heck? Excuse me. Pardon me. I would like to smooch with my shield. Ow. The suit looks hot inside. Get iced. Yeah, you know what? When you put it that way, it does kind of make a little sense. We're out of here. Bye.
We're coming to pick you up. Sending you directions to meet us.
On my way. Enemy targets.
Oh, hello.
Faye, when you said there were Dominion outside, did you mean all the Dominion?
Just run. You need to get out of there. Fast.
All right. Off I go. Whee! Bob and weave, baby. Bob and weave. Whee! Ow, ow. Don't need to fight everything, right? Ooh. This definitely feels like an escape sequence more than anything else, honestly.
You're in the clear. I think.
That was close. I'm getting really sick of that guy.
I'll admit, I didn't expect us to run into this much trouble. I expected dangerous wildlife. Maybe skulls.
This is the second time I've run into the Monitor. I think I'd actually prefer an R6.
Whatever that is. Ow. Alright, back to the Strider and wrap it up. Hang on.
I'm back.
Hello.
With the Signet even.
Good work. Let's get you inside.
Stupid bird. Good stuff. Happy birthday unlocked. Oh, man. That was fun. That was good. I mean, the missions are basic, but I mean, that doesn't really need to be too much more complex than, you know, blow things apart with a big old honkin' robo suit, you know? I'm fine with that. I'm okay. Doesn't need to be super deep dish if you ask me. I'm good with that. All right, let's get our end of mission briefing, shall we? Yay. I didn't get a whole lot of XP. Yep, obviously a soldier medal. Yay. Hey, alright. That actually did something there. I'm tier 1, whatever that may mean. Good stuff. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a shotgun. That sounds pretty good. Increases the maximum magazines of all guns by 35% of the base value. Yes, please. Greatest rate of fire and least accurate is all of all machine pistols. Alright, well, you know. And mark that for salvage. Low relative rate of fire compensated by shells that deliver maximum damage. That sounds pretty good. I do like the flamethrower quite a bit. Alright. Gonna hand and salvage that, otherwise keep everything else. There we go. Hey. Not bad, not bad. Got some pretty good drops out of that. That's okay. Take it. Is there going to be a cutscene, I wonder? Yes, yes, there is. Okay.
Well, I didn't think you were going to make it.
Get those brackets up to the cockpit and lock the control panel down.
Amplifier is secure.
Check the breakers.
Done. Got him when I came in.
Well, I guess you're good for something. Besides getting the monitor on our trail.
Wait, seriously?
That's hilarious, mate, because the cockpit is secure.
This job is hard enough without looking over our shoulders the whole time.
I'm not taking the blame for this. The monitor was chasing you, not me.
And without us, you wouldn't have found the general's signet.
Admit it. You needed me. You still need me.
Need you. I don't need anyone.
Save it. We have more important things to discuss. The Monitor is after the Anthem.
Faye.
People think the Dominion are after the Cenotaph power, but the Cenotaph is nothing. The Anthem of creation is everything. To control it is everything.
Okay, but what could he even do with it?
What could he do with the power of life and death, creation and destruction?
He would be a god.
Faye, even if the Anthem can do all that, it's not like there's a manual.
No one can control the Anthem. The Shapers couldn't, the Dominion can't.
Listen to me! He's heard it. I know he has. It's in his voice. I can just feel it. He won't stop. He'll never stop unless he figures it out. I know he won't.
Okay, you know what? One thing I think we can all agree on is it's getting pretty dangerous out there, right? And since Faye has the whole cipher thing under control, why don't I watch your backs from the field?
Oh, and
What about this whole javelin here? Look, I can pilot this.
No. No. That's mine. Custom built. You couldn't even walk in it.
But I could
No! You have no idea what the Heart of Rage can do to a person.
I'll be fine.
Really? Have you ever fought anything out there? Scars, a chimera.
I would learn along the way.
oh, and remember Princess Dims? The disaster? You almost died.
At least let me try.
You are a cipher. Almost every cipher who's been near that storm has gone mad. We put you on a javelin, try to reach the cenotaph. You'll get us all killed.
Now isn't the time for this.
Okay. Got it.
That means he's going to take the thing and drive it anyway, isn't it?
Well, crap.
I'll give him some time. He's got to learn for himself what he can and cannot do.
I suppose so.
Listen. You were right.
About what exactly?
If I'm honest, I'm not ready to deal with the Dominion Lancers on my own.
Well, it's not like anybody would be ready for that.
We need you if we're gonna pull this off. So welcome aboard.
Alec, Thanks.
I'll get the strider moving.
Come see me when you're ready.
I miss this game so much I haven't been able to make myself to log in. Fantastic fun flight stuff beyond all else. I will miss this endless talking. Yeah, fair.
I can use the signet of General Tarsus to unseal the gate. Whatever she knew about the cenotaph must be inside, along with her javelin.
Will that old suit of armor really get us through the Heart of Rage?
It's our best shot.
Mine.
What do you want me to do? Just stand in the corner and look pretty again?
Yes.
Keep an eye out for the monitor.
And if he shows up?
No one can get inside the fortress but us. Whatever turns up, I'll make sure we're ready for it.
Good luck with that.
Oh, and hey.
Okay, bye. I like Owen. Yeah, Owen's not bad. I generally, like I said though, I don't remember any of the characters, to be really honest with you. The problem that I have with the writing in this game in terms of its narrative is it falls into the same silly trap that Destiny's writing did, insofar as that, like, it kind of presumed that, like, naming things vaguely, using, like, nouns or something like that would be, like, enough intrigue, or it would be, like, mysterious enough to make you care, and most of the time that's not the case. Like, at all. Alright, so anyway, quickly, I'll, just, gonna check the, so I have Colossus, and I've got, nope, and I got Storm. This, I think, is, yeah, this is the elemental one, I believe, if I remember right. And of course it's pink, because, I mean, that's just how I do. But anyway, yeah, there are two more, though. There are a couple of more, there are a pair more, of these things. Let's see. Okay, so this is literally the same as what I've got, so... Right? Yeah. Go ahead and salvage that. No real point in that. I don't know why I'm carrying so hard. Like, it's not like I'm gonna, like... See, what was it I had? Yeah, the... Oh, there we go. Better structural reinforcement. I like that. And... maximum mag size. I kind of feel like I should probably use that. There we go. And what do we have here? Okay, so it looks like these are just kind of not particularly good. I like the flamethrower. I really do like the flamethrower. And let's see. That's right. I think I'll swap out for that shotgun. Just because better shotgun is more better, right? And... Yep, alright. So yeah, this is about as good as I got in terms of equipment. And of course there's like the appearance. So this is where you can like...
The Thunder Merchant, at your service.
So you got like you got a few little changes to their look. That's pretty neat. Look at the vest on the boy here, huh? Oh, just like a straight up, like, I can barely see enough to see. It's the end of the world. Have fun, be careless. You know what? That's a wonderful way to put it, Teacup. Yeah. I understand what makes this game interesting, honestly. I really do. I just, it's a really interesting game. It has some good ideas, and it has some great like general moment to moment gameplay, like I said before. Like the stuff that you can, the gunplay, the sensation of weight and power behind these suits, and like the sound design, the music, and the world, like just the overall visual aesthetic and everything. It's really, it had some great ideas. It really did. I don't know. I kind of was hoping it was gonna be. I really kind of would love to this game to be like playable offline, but that was never the case. They already said when it was shutting down that this was never going to be a single player offline game. The whole thing is predicated on an online connection and teaming up with others, which that is a shame because I don't know. It'd been nice if they had like kind of focused, if they had put things together a little more, if they had just sort of, yeah. It's a shame. It is a shame, but there's one more weekend to play it, and I might just do that this weekend, honestly. I may just. I mean, I still have a couple of other games that I'd like to play, and one that I need to for my column, but, you know, yeah. This was entertaining. This was good. It's not great. It could be certainly better. It could have been a lot more focused, but it's pretty good. I get why it has its fans, for sure. And it is a real shame that it just isn't going to be sticking around any longer. Right, but that is going to be my time for this stream. And in case you didn't tune in on Wednesday, I just did want to point out this is, for all intents and purposes, but not entirely, my last stream on OPTV. If you had listened to the Massively podcast for the week, we have had to make a few changes in order to keep things fiscally running. We're not in like immediate danger necessarily, but like there are some adjustments that have to be made, and one of those adjustments is that I have to reel back from streaming for OPTV. It's just the way that things have to happen, and I genuinely really had a wonderful time streaming for this channel, for this outlet, for Massively Overpowered, for all of you. That's not necessarily meaning that I'm going to totally stop streaming. If there are like events or major situations or other games that I am playing or am able to play, just things that I can do as part of the news coverage that Massively Overpowered provides, then I'll be peeking in once in a while. But failing that, my regular schedule is done for. But of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that OPTV is done. By no stretch of the imagination. The queen of stream herself, MJ, is going to continue on. Our schedule is going to be changing a bit. You'll be seeing a little more variety. We're seeing some things shift around. There will be some stalwarts, though, like Guild Wars Tuesday, for example. That ain't going anywhere. But as for myself, I am going to be doing some streaming on a personal schedule, and I do invite you to check out my best friend Britannia's channel at twitch.tv/Britannia. That's where I will be joining her for our streams, and my schedule, our shared schedule, will pretty much be the same as I had here. So on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sunday. It's probably what we'll be doing. But love to see you there if you feel like hanging out. And of course, I definitely want you to continue to support MJ and the streams that she'll be doing through the rest of the week. Later on tonight, even, actually, at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ is going to be getting her first taste of the fascinating and kind of madcap wuxia MMO/multiplayer RPG, Where Winds Meet. That is at 8 o'clock tonight. On Monday, January the 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ is live with some Elder Scrolls Online. And then on Tuesday, January the 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern, it is Guild Wars Tuesday. That tradition continues at a different time, at 8 p.m., in order to handle her schedule. So, yeah. I absolutely would love for you to tune in for all of that. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And as always, thank you to everybody for all of the support you provide to Massively Overpowered overall, whether you are watching our streams live or on demand, reading what we have to write on the website, or if you're doing generous things, I should say, like donating bits to our channel, subscribing to our channel, whitelisting the ads on our site. That is a really important one, by the way. Or if you're one of our incredible Patreon supporters, no matter what you do top to bottom, you are the fuel that keeps Massively OP going, no matter what, even in times like these. We'll see you later tonight. Until then, have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back at some point or another, and I'll be watching. Take care, y'all. Bye!